Chocolate, peanut butter, and cheesecake are my three favorite desserts. This is Liz from Baltimore, and today I'm making a chocolate peanut butter hazelnut cheesecake, of course utilizing our star, the Philadelphia cream cheese. When making a cheesecake, the first thing that you want to do is preheat your oven to 375 degrees, which I've already done. Now, to make our hazelnut and chocolate spread that's going to go inside the cheesecake, what we want to do is take a half a cup of milk, it can be skim milk or soy milk, and we're going to put that right into our saucepan. We're going to turn this on to low heat. We don't want to boil it. The goal here is to get this nice hazelnut chocolate spread nice and melted. And this is something that you can find really at any grocery store. It doesn't matter what brand it is. You just want it to be the hazelnut chocolate spread. It's really delicious. So we will add this into our milk, and this is going to slowly melt down. I have here 2 packages of room temperature Philadelphia cream cheese. So we will open up these packages, and we're going to be mixing in some peanut butter, sugar, vanilla, eggs, and then we'll get to the good part. I find it's very easy when you're opening up this cream cheese if you just slice it down the middle, and you're going to make little cubes out of it, because then when you're blending it, it makes it much easier to blend together and get that nice consistency that we love. And this doesn't have to be perfect, but you can obviously see how much easier it is when it's not in an entire block. So there we go. Now what we will do is we'll add in a half a cup of sugar. Perfect. And we're going to add in 1 egg, and then we're going to slowly start to beat it, and we're going to add in our eggs one at a time. So there's 1 egg. You want to start this not too high because it'll fly out at you. Gently start to mix it all together. Get all the sugar mixed in, the egg mixed in. Great. And see how the cheesecake, it's not a big block. It just gives it a really nice consistency once it goes into your pie. Now, that looks great. We're going to add in 1 more egg. And also, I always like to add in some vanilla. I kind of just eyeball it, gives it really great flavor. Let's start mixing this again. Again, on low speed. See how it's getting nice and creamy from that egg? Great. Now, next up, what we're going to do before we add the last egg is we're going to add in this creamy peanut butter. Any brand will do. Slowly add that in, and you guessed it, we're going to mix that all together. Wow, I'm sure you can imagine how this smells already, that nice peanut butter smell. That is looking phenomenal. We have a few more things to add in. We're going to add in the rest of this half a cup of milk. That gives it nice creamy texture. And the last egg. Peanut butter lovers, this dessert is for you. And the best part is it's really easy. It doesn't take you all day and night to make. Last round. Wow, that smooth consistency looks totally perfect. Last thing we want to do is we want to scrape down the sides to make sure that we don't miss anything and everything is blended perfectly. And let's do 1 more round of mixing just to get that all blended. Great. I'm going to give this a little taste test. That is so delicious. It's going to make the perfect cheesecake. Wait till you see what we're doing with this chocolate hazelnut spread. Looks amazing. It's all melted together and it's starting to get a really nice consistency. You'll leave this on medium heat and you want to stir it continuously for about 3 to 5 minutes. Definitely don't want to burn it. Don't turn it on high heat. Leave it on medium-low. Keep it stirring, and then we're going to turn it off and let it cool for just a few minutes. If you're in a bit of a time crunch, not to worry, just buy a store crust from the store. You can of course make your homemade crust, but it's not necessary. This is just a regular graham cracker crust. So let's start filling this peanut butter mixture into the crust. And this is probably going to be enough for almost 2 cheesecakes. So I like to just spoon it in like this because this is pretty heavy right now. And you can always make little mini cheesecakes afterwards with the leftovers, or you can make a whole nother one. Whatever you want, but you definitely won't be at a loss for cheesecake. That's for sure. The next step in this is we are slowly going to drizzle this over top of the cheesecake, and it's going to make this really nice swirl. So you just want to very slowly and gently start to drizzle it all over. Now with a knife, you want to take your knife and run it through the cheesecake like this. And that's going to get it all down through the middle, and it's going to make these really nice little swirl marks. Just like that. And then with the leftovers, that will be our topping to drizzle over top of the cheesecake. That is going to be the best cheesecake that you've ever had. Bake this between 35 and 40 minutes, depending on your oven. Just check it periodically and make sure it's not burning. My cheesecake is completely done. I've let it cool for several hours, and now I'm going to show you how I plate it up. We have this delicious chocolate hazelnut spread, and just taking your serving plate, we're going to make a little bed of chocolate right in the middle. Great. Lay it right over top of that little bed of chocolate. And I crushed up some hazelnuts and some peanuts. We're just going to drizzle that right over the top. This looks like a gourmet dessert, and it really took almost no time. It's creative, it's delicious. My husband loves this cheesecake, and so do all my friends and family. I really hope that you try it because Philadelphia cream cheese makes the best cheesecake. So stay tuned and keep watching me, Liz from Baltimore, and the Real Woman of Philadelphia. See you next time.